That
Whoa, that's high end. I wonder if it'll work. Oh,
I
that's
don't
working.
know. I have no idea. Oh, hey guys.
Hello, everybody. We're doing a little Friday live lunch. We're having pizza and tea. We ordered out in our isolation. So we thought probably lots of you are doing the same. So if you're having lunch or if you ordered out for lunch, let us know what you had. We ordered a Texas Bold'em pizza that just arrived from Gabriel Pizza.
And the tea we're still gonna continue this jar tea kind of situation because we just have a lot. So this one comes from the cake. It comes in 100-gram little cakes. We break up just
The lunch like pizza. We kind of need the Sheng Pu'er too because we had a pretty giant heavy breakfast as well.
You can probably see that this is pretty full for a little guy one. So I will be brewing like really fast.
It should help it stand up to the pizza flavor too. Hello, Tea and Barbells. I love your handle. I guess you use barbells? I don't know.
What a good guess.
I just always think it probably is a weightlifter. But I don't know. Maybe it's just a catchy handle. Now I can finally ask.
True.
Here's your pizza.
Okay. We're having a kind of like a late lunch because we got up really late. I don't know, Friday, and with this stay-at-home thing, got a little bit lazy.
Yeah, it's been. I don't know. When I wake up, I feel like if I don't feel like I'm done, I feel like resting. I make the excuse that it's. Hey there, UDT. I make the excuse that it's. My body's trying to protect itself by getting lots of sleep. I'm going to move this over.
Okay.
In my way. And I really want to eat.
Just get started. How many of you guys are ordering pizza today, or
have you guys been ordering out because of the isolation or anything like that? It seems to be the rage. They did that big Uber Eats $5 discount thing. And Uber Eats is doing really discounted or even free. Are they doing something for free? I don't know.
I think so. We haven't used Uber Eats for a lot.
We used
hello, it. HR Holiday.
Howdy. We used it exactly once. T-Dragon, hello. Just to try it because of this. And we probably would never have used it except for the whole isolation promotions.
Hi, Brandon.
Yeah, we find the same. Unity, I guess you guys can all read what he said, but yeah, we've been eating out.
He said it because I'm just gonna read that out so you.
Oh yeah, YouTube can't see
that?
it. No, YouTube can for sure not see it.
Okay.
So we're running YouTube and Instagram at the same time.
Yes.
With really fancy technology of leaning the cell phone up against the laptop. That's our high-tech solution to YouTube Live and Instagram Live. So we've got both of them going. And some questions from YouTube too. So we will read them out. So yeah, Unity said because of the good deals, he's been eating really well. Us too.
Yeah. Ooh, Brandon is drinking Jinjumei Kung Fu style right now. One of his favorite teas.
Nice. Very nice. Not a tea I would have with pizza. Probably you neither. But yeah.
Whenever we're having really heavy, actually our morning breakfast was also pretty like deep fried dough. Chinese youtiao, really fluffy. Phil made that like homemade from flours, and it was really delicious, and we ate a lot. Oh, that's why like with 2 meals together, we really need some Sheng Pu'er to help.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we had the youtiao, and then we realized, oh my gosh, we said we would do a pizza live lunch, but we're stuffed. So I'm probably only going to have one pizza. Good morning, Esther Blah, Tea Lover, and Matthew Ritson. Hello. So we're just having a Sheng Pu'er while we have our lunch pizza ordered out. We ordered takeout because we're isolated here in Ottawa, like everybody else everywhere in the whole world, pretty much.
I really like a barbecue, a little bit barbecue sauce or something on the pizza.
They've got wing sauce on this one.
Oh, wing sauce. Okay.
This is a Texas Bold'em. It's got bacon, hot peppers, chicken, and wing sauce, and of course pizza sauce and cheese. It's not bad, eh?
And we got more viewers on YouTube. So JG said, I had home office, so I was not out. Yeah. That's actually...
We're kind of...
gonna say...
we work from home too, right? So the whole isolation thing isn't that special for us, except for the deals. Everybody's giving good deals on takeout. So we're taking advantage of those. And seems like a bunch of you guys are eating very well because of all the takeout deals.
I know, but I don't know. I have to say, I feel like I'm not eating. I'm eating like, pizza or McDonald's kind of eat out because they really try to accommodate the situation in their storefront. But we were going to order from Big Rig. They were not answering the phone. So I feel like some of those restaurants I couldn't get takeout from them. Yeah. Like, I guess small businesses, some of them have to.
Yeah. I would have rather supported them, but they're a traditional restaurant. So the whole restaurant part is definitely closed. And a lot of people are changing their hours. So they may be open, but just reduced hours. It's not really a lunch place. It's more of a dinner or a supper place. So maybe they reduce it for that. A lot of grain-based meal places. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
Does that mean bread? Or wheat? Corn?
Let me read some.
Yeah, let's check some questions.
The Cynthia Rice. Sorry, what I'm eating, I don't pronounce well at all. I wish I had pizza. I'm drinking 2019 Spring TGY. Oh, cool.
Oh, really nice.
I just had the TGY yesterday too. Aged one. I think I posted the picture on.
Let's take one yin for the non-acronym T people.
Yes.
TGY, take one yin.
And hello, 10 a.m. in
TJ.
Seattle. Ronan.
I can't see it. Which one? Bottom one?
Yeah.
It's too dim for me. That screen is way too dim.
Sorry. Ew. That's the voice.
Wow.
Here we go. Oh, better.
Oh, beautiful. Ronan?
Yes, Ronan.
Such a quirky couple. I love it. Oh, okay.
Who said that?
Me too.
Who said
Ronan
that?
said that.
Oh.
That's cute. Thank you. Yeah, you never know what we're going to be doing. Now we're eating pizza and drinking Sheng Pu'er.
Oh, shit.
That's a social media oversteep. You saw it live here. If anybody's familiar with that, this is when you get, normally you're obsessed with taking the photo of the tea leaf or the liquor or a cup. And then you realize, oh darn, I've been infusing my tea for for a long time. And this is Sheng Pu'er, and we've got a mini sharing pot. So our dilution capability will be limited. But luckily we're having a really strong flavored pizza. And it should be fine. I'll grab a bit of that. So yes,
Joseph Burton said, that pizza sounds way better than the salad I have for lunch.
Oh, yeah, you can't make friends with salad. Quote from Homer Simpson.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. He even had a song about it. You can't make friends with salad. You can't make friends with salad. Oh!
Okay. LB said, hello, I'm having 碧螺春 for breakfast. It's nearly 10 a.m. in Oregon.
Oh, Oregon. Hello from Oregon.
Oh, hi.
Nice. I hope we can go there someday.
Yeah. Also, Oregon and Seattle are in the same time zone?
Portland is, they're in the same time zone though.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay. Good news, my mom is on the road now because China's COVID situation is getting better. So she's getting ready to head to Guizhou province. Guiyang, where Duyun Maojian comes from, is also a green tea. Because that the 碧螺春 comment, That reminds me of green tea. And
So what was the tea from that area?
都云毛尖 is also a quite a
都云毛尖.
yeah.
D-U-Do? Yun, Y-U-N, M-A-O, Mao, Jian, J-I-A-N. Okay. We'll put it in the comments.
Yeah.
Tea names are always tricky, and that's a bit of a new one for me.
Right. No, like a quinoa and purple rice with veggies, or rice noodles sometimes with bone broth.
Sounds
delicious.
Delicious.
I love that. Anything with broth. It sounds so delicious. Oh, here.
Brandon. Maybe we can be tea friends. We're already tea friends, no?
Right? Brandon says, I signed up for your black tea tasting in Toronto. I know everything is really crazy right now, but hopefully that can still go ahead. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
That's actually great. I just want
topic.
to, if any of you guys are also signed up to the tasting, I want to just to explain where we stand right now.
Sure.
It's because, like you said, everything is crazy. And Canada is doing a lot to really flatten the curves. So we wanted to wait till like mid-April to see what's going on, and then decide, do we want to cancel or postpone or something. And we will send out a group email for all the participants.
Yeah, of course.
You guys can decide what you want.
We'll take care of you guys no matter what happens.
Yes.
So yeah, great question, and crazy times. Fingers crossed that everything can roll without a hitch. But yeah, thanks for signing up for that, guys. And we're super excited to, really looking forward to it. One way or the other, it's going to happen. Viruses don't last forever. Well, maybe they do, but they don't. They don't cause
this quirky combo. I really like that. I don't know why I like that.
This pizza sounds. Yeah, you're covering the comments pretty good.
Right.
We lack collagen in our diet most of the times in current times. Good point. I eat tons of
collagen.
Yeah, I eat tons of knuckles and skin to help with that. Okay, let me figure. So I don't make it sound delicious at all, but when I eat chicken wings, it's actually a little bit ironic because we eat tons of Chinese, like really traditional Chinese food. So already we have, pig feet is a dish. It's really delicious. I know it doesn't sound delicious if you're, but it's really good the way she makes it. That's pretty much full of collagen, right? All those little knuckles and bumps in between.
Yeah, especially skin.
In between the toes.
Hello, floaty mountain.
But yeah, you're right. Collagen is something I really, whenever I get a chance, I chow down on it.
Speaking of which, the other day, when we were ordering those, getting groceries, I don't know why. I'm just during the lockdown, I really want a lot of snacks. So we discovered, so we actually bought a lot of snacks so we can, reduce going out and all that jazz. And we found a fish skin. Was that?
Oh yeah, it was a fish skin snack.
Like chips, but it's a fish skin.
So I spotted that and I was like, oh, this was my almost an exact quote of what I said when I saw it. Oh, that looks disgusting. I think you'll love this, quote unquote. Because I'm pretty open-minded with what I eat, but there's a few things I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I'm not into that. And one of them is the fish. I'd probably try it. I might like it. I haven't tried it yet, and I will try it. I always try it. There's the answer for what we're drinking. Yeah, it just came into focus. Yeah.
What about this? Better?
Yeah, I think that's nailed it.
Oh, okay.
So it's Lao Shu Sheng Pu'er 2015.
Right.
These are the little cakes. We have little nice, cute little 100-gram cakes of these, and the Shu Pu'er was super popular. The same producer and everything. That one sold out, but we got more of those. Don't know if they're posted yet, but we're gonna. Right? Am I wrong?
It's gonna be posted soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be posted soon. I thought I was wrong.
That's the batch of that.
Yeah, that's it.
I love fish skin.
Me too. Like if it's on a fish cooked, but
or if it's a real meal. I find he doesn't like any snacks that has a fish or stuff like that.
For me, it's.
He comes from seaside too. I come from seaside.
Yeah, but it's the cat breath. It's the cat breath. You know what I mean? I think people know what I mean.
So after I have those fish snacks, he doesn't let me get close. any clothes. You feel like I'm the cat who just had cat food.
Like this sitting proximity would be out of the question. Unless I like it and I have some too, then it's fine because we both smell like cats who just ate. Anyway, what's going on? Kettle has quite a long neck. Oh, Elo, yes, I'm on a tea topic. I see that kettle has quite a long neck. The thing is it's I forgot they can see it even though it's behind the phone. Yeah, it's longish, but it's got a big opening, so it's
not too long. And for me, this is great in terms of the pouring. It's always like find the middle ground. Like shopping for a house, it's really hard to have just perfect house, perfect style, perfect location and price. Same with the kettle. And it's quite thick, which I like. The water doesn't drop the temperature.
If you want to really agitate the leaves, you can get enough of a flow rate to agitate the leaves. The water isn't in the neck for long because it's pretty big. The opening's pretty big, so it gets in and out pretty quick. Yeah, we like that kettle. Yeah,
cool. Like it's totally fine with a gooseneck kettle. I'm just
we're still your friend. We don't mind.
I mean, all of our videos, we're not like setting a rule like you must use this or you have to. For me, it's just this is what I prefer, and I give you the reason why, so that you can, make a choice, especially when you're about to buy something. Do you want to spend like a couple $100 on the kettle, or I'm super cheap? I think the $20-$30 is good enough, Yeah. That kind of thing. You don't have to change anything.
Yeah, the bottom line is you got to brew your tea so that you like it. Right? That's what we're trying to help people find out the shortest path to brewing the tea so they can get what they want out of it. So we'll try a clay or iron one. Oh, clay. Yeah, we did a little, that was an IG live we did a while ago. We actually it was a warm day, so we cracked out, we have a clay kettle that goes on briquettes. So we did a little IG live. I can't wait. It's pretty nice again today. So we'll probably move these outdoors pretty soon.
Yeah, I hope so.
That's so fun to brew tea outdoors.
The one sign, I think to be qualified for a real Canadian or something is you got to be super excited for 10 degrees.
Honestly, anything above 0 is like super exciting. People are busting out shorts in 5 degrees, t-shirts, going for runs like that. It's like
I got out my the lawn seed, the grass seed. I'm about to sow them today or tomorrow. Hopefully, all the snow are. We still have like a 10% of snow covered on the lawn, but I'm gonna do it.
How far north? Where are we? So we're in Ottawa, Canada. So that's an easy look up on the map, and that puts us north enough to get lots of snow. Like we were checking out our apple tree, but later it's going to have beautiful blossoms. But right now it's still the tiniest leaf buds. They're still very cautiously emerging. So there's no green on the trees yet. There's still snow on the ground in spots, but most of it's gone. And I guess one of the big indicators of spring here, and this is a little bit weird, but is when the ground opens up. So what I mean right now, we go for a walk in the fields, there's giant, almost these little lakes. Sometimes they have geese. The geese are coming back, another sure sign of spring. These big lakes, and it's because the ground is frozen. So the water's just sitting there on top of the ground. And at a certain point, it'll just, boom, it'll be gone in a day because the ground will open up and just reabsorb all of that water. And then stuff will start to blossom, I think.
So here on Instagram, no Orden. Sorry, excuse me if I didn't pronounce that properly. I lived in Yunnan for almost 2 months in 2017. I developed a love for the Chinese remedies and home cooking herbs since that time. Oh, that's cool.
That's really cool. We soaked our feet in boiled herbs just last night.
Yes, I'm more into Chinese traditional medicine, so we use a lot of herbs and stuff and points at home too. But I want to live there for a couple of months too.
Floating Mountain was born in Siberia. So yeah, you have a legitimate claim to understanding cold. Definitely. Question, do you have Canadian geese in Siberia, or do you call them Russian geese, or do you have geese at all? I don't know.
What kind of question is
well,
that?
they have them in England. Yeah, they have Canadian geese in England, which migrate as well. Yeah, and Nouvelle-Orléans misses the tropical weather of Sichuan Banan during the colder months. Yeah,
I know.
I'm with you. I miss that too, man. It's so warm there. And it's pretty pleasant. I guess in the summer, it's probably hot as heck, though. And humid.
I'm just going to read a few comments from YouTube that Jan G says, I have a 6:10 here, 6:10 in the afternoon.
Oh, it's 6:10 in the evening in Czech Republic.
Yeah, in Czech
Ahoy,
Republic.
ahoy, Jan. Jan. It should be Jan if it's Czech. Ahoy, Jan.
Oh, that's cool. Let me know if he's right. Sometimes I take his word and I thought, oh, that's exactly how you pronounce it. And later on, not at all. Actually, I have just finished cooking lunch because the whole morning I was drinking tea. Oh, that's nice. That's so nice.
Nice.
And Ronan says, sometime I will try a clay or iron one. Yeah, with us, we do that too. Oh, yeah. The one at our tea table you see in some of our brewing videos, we do. Excuse me.
The dangers of eating on YouTube. I've been watching myself eat. I'm like, I really shouldn't do this. I look like a savage.
Yeah, because it's a pizza. Oh, no, it's better. If I use the fork and knife, it's just even worse. Is that a variable temp kettle asked by Sincere Rice? No, I don't have any variable temperature kettle.
They all just boil and eyeball.
Yes. Ahoy.
Ahoy. He answered me.
Okay.
I said ahoy to say ahoy back with a smiley. Thank you.
Ahoy. So
my Czech is really limited. I only know a few key words. Pivo, obviously. Yeah, knows what that is.
Beer.
Yes.
Yes, I can guess.
Really similar to Chinese, actually. Pivo.
Yeah, we call that pijo.
Chai nebo kava, tea or coffee. And a couple other ones. Basically, how to get food and drink. Mostly drink.
Okay. So, Floating Mountain on Instagram.
Yeah, they have geese, but they're not. She's not sure they're Canadian. She said they probably fly south to Canada for the winter, which is that's legit. I won't usually take that kind of cold weather abuse from people, but Siberians, yeah, you can say that.
Right. The difference is Siberians summer wouldn't be very hot, right? Ottawa, I think it was like the biggest.
Honestly, I don't know, but probably you're right.
I'm not sure, but Ottawa was voted like the most.
One of the coldest capitals.
Swing?
Oh, swing, yeah.
You know, the summer could be 37 and the winter is minus 37 or something like that.
Yeah, not minus 30, realistically.
Is it very shaking when I laugh? I should put my hands off. I've been drinking, Nouvelle-Orléans says, I've been drinking ginger, lemon, black, sugar, herb tisane since yesterday.
Yummy.
That's really good.
Black sugar, similar to you. Probably that dark. Is that like a brick, a dark black brick of sugar?
We do the raw kind of sugar that we got from Yunnan because they do a lot of those raw sugars, not as much as processed. And ginger is really good for spring too. We sometimes have that in the morning. We do because we're trying to build up a more immune system, especially targeting the symptoms of COVID. So we were drinking more of some Chinese herbs to help us because I couldn't successfully get enough like masks or any other essentials.
Yeah. So Brandon, I think, is having ginger May, right? Is that the
yes?
And he says he hasn't eaten lunch yet, but he wants to enjoy the tea without other flavors, which we totally agree. But we kind of had to have some Sheng Pu'er with this to help our bellies open up. Right, the compressed brick of Yunnan sugar herb.
Oh yeah, I love those. We carry that. The best thing when we put that in our house, and because it's so dry, it becomes so compressed that we have to use the saw to get a chunk off.
I use a saw to break chunks off. I used to.
We should have a break that when it was solved, just make that into small pieces. I didn't know it would like harden up like that.
Yeah, probably doesn't do that in Yunnan, right? Because it's humid. Yeah, I used to use like just try and take chips off of it or shave it with a really sharp like a peeler, but it was super dangerous. Hey Fit Masala and hey Locan Tea. But yeah, now I just saw chunks off and boil them. And then I make a big jar of it and keep it for later. So I make it kind of in batches so I don't have to saw it so often. So we're having Sheng Pu'er and pizza to enjoy our isolation lunch. We're going to throw some more water on. This has been a really fun session, actually. We've got YouTube and Instagram kind of stacked up, high-tech solution of leaning the cell phone on the laptop. So we can have the laptop running YouTube Live and the cell phone running Instagram Live, and we're just sharing the questions back and forth. And it's been really fun, actually. Lots of cool questions.
Here, Joseph Burton
Hey, welcome,
says,
Trucking Buddha.
I'm drinking Shomei and working some ancient Greek translation for school. Whoa, ancient Greek translation?
Wow.
That sounds really high-end. Do you work in like a philosophy or something?
Shomei, nice.
Yeah. Huh, we haven't had
Ancient
white tea
Greek
for a while.
translations. Wow. So is that like speaking math too? Because whenever I see Greek, I always think, wow, those people speak math, because we use obviously Greek symbols for math. So whenever I see Greek written, I'm just like, oh, I almost understand that, except I can't solve it.
Right.
And yeah, sometimes. So Jan says sometimes it's okay to eat while drinking tea, and sometimes the meal and the tea support each other, and sometimes you get interesting contrast.
I wish the pizza here could do something like the bubble tea. I can order that in half salt or quarter salt or something.
Even the dough is so salty. She doesn't like the dough. But I grab those little pieces and they make their way over to my plate, and eventually they evaporate.
He loves dough, like bread and doughs. I just like the flavor part. I think
she's the toppings. I don't hate the toppings. Don't get me wrong, but I don't mind the dough.
Okay, here, Warren says much harder in the USA. Yeah.
Yeah, that rock sugar turns like a really brick.
Humidity is much higher in Yunnan and it keeps it softer. Yeah, definitely. Fit Masala asks, what's on your pizza?
Good question. We showed the tea. We should show the pizza. We are eating a Texas Bold'em. It's got bacon, hot peppers, chicken. I can't find a chicken. Oh, here we go. And hot wing sauce, as well as, of course, matzo and pizza sauce. We like those sort of Southwestern themed pizzas, right? What's the other one we like? From Big Rig, we get the
barbecue something. Is it?
Yeah, barbecue chicken or something like that. But it's got I can't remember. Anyway, that one's really good too. It's actually got avocado on it with a really interesting sauce too. Floating Mountain asks which part of China you're originally from. So that's that would be Nantong, maybe the
in
province.
Jiangsu province, Nantong.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really yummy. It's really yummy.
Really close to Shanghai.
Fit Masala. I will use your handle even though I know your real name. I'm so coy. I just don't know what people prefer. So I always try to use the handle,
Right. That's easy for me to pronounce though. It's a Fit Masala. Like
And we love masala. So is that why your handle is Fit Masala? Is it related to the seasoning? Is that the right way to call that seasoning? Green tea?
my hometown. You mean this tea or my hometown? My hometown doesn't produce any tea actually.
Oh, maybe that's what they're asking. Yeah.
I think that's what he's asking.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Now that So they don't produce tea?
No.
The province does, though, no?
Yeah, the province does. We
Green
have
tea,
some spots that are pretty famous.
Because in our magazine, so yeah, a shameless plug for our magazine. In our magazine, you wrote an article, in the Seeping article, You wrote about how as a kid, your tea just meant green tea. You had tea or flower tea, and they all don't call it green tea. They just call it tea, and it means green tea. Flower tea means probably jasmine, but anyway, some scented tea. And
it's pretty strict. Like for us, pretty simple. So we drink a green tea or jasmine green tea. Yeah, I don't remember having any like other teas when I was a kid. It was later on, in the 2000 or something, people start to have more like, oh, this is 铁观音. But even nowadays, when you go to China, lots of people think 铁观音 is a green tea. So, My calories ready.
No math, just language. Finishing up my RPL. So Joseph Burton has some really interesting. So he's translating, drinking Chomay and working on an ancient Greek translation. And he says, no math, just a language. Oh, cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
You probably hate this, but I'm wondering if you own a whip, because I'm from the Indiana Jones era. So I don't know if any of you guys are old enough to know Indiana Jones, played by Harrison Ford, epic adventure movie. Anyway, sorry about that. I didn't mean to typecast you or stereotype archaeology as everybody's. And ancient languages are important, even though they're brutal to try and learn. Yeah, I imagine. Hard enough to learn Greek, let alone.
Oh, that's so cool though.
Yeah,
because
really cool.
I have a roommate when I was in university. My roommate was trying to get in the archaeology for her master. Didn't succeed because the major were too wide, but she was reading a lot of books and talking about all that kind of stuff. It was really like an interesting, like a really interesting thing.
Jan G says he they love capers on pizza. It gives it a huge floral boom. We love capers too. Do you remember what capers are? You love capers.
Is that a fish or the beans?
No, it's those little green. It's I think it's a pickled veggie.
Little beans.
Yeah,
right?
We put them with salmon sometimes.
Yes,
little beans, super delicious. And yes, they would be really good on pizza. Really fragrant. Really, really
Is
fragrant.
there a fish? It sounds like caper? Cabri?
Probably. Caper. I don't know right now. And Floating Mountain says, we only had black tea in Siberia. I think my first green tea was when I was in my late 20s. Yeah, it's neat how regions have their thing. And that's kind of, and it's even like she was saying, even in China, a lot of places where they're, because people are Chinese doesn't mean they're quote unquote tea people. They will drink tea because it's their region, but they'll drink the tea of the region, and that will be their experience for their whole life, be it green or dark or whatever.
Interesting thing is my hometown, not my hometown, but the Jiangsu province also produce a lot of like black teas. It's green tea usually goes with the black tea production, but none of us drink black tea when we were a kid. Like they don't even sell much black tea.
Isn't that because like green tea, they harvest early, they make that, they sell that, but then black tea gives them like an extension, right? They can export it.
I think at some point it's really related to diet too. Like where I'm from, we eat a lot of veggies and fresh veggie, not salad. I mean, just the veggie itself is really fresh, and our way of preparing that is just a quick stir fry with a little bit of salt. Like really, we value the nature flavor of the food. That's why when we drink green tea, it's light, it's not overly potent, so it's aromatic, it fits us. But for some area, like say Mongol or some other regions, when they eat more heavier stuff, more like cream or milk, if they drink green tea, they probably wouldn't have enough flavor to sustain their, the food they have. So I think black tea for us might be a little bit too much. That's why it's popular in our zone. I don't know. Just a thought.
And just to clarify, Floating Mountain asks, do we mean red tea or dark? So
Hongcha.
When we speak English, we'll call Hongcha will be black tea. So red tea equals black tea to avoid confusion. And we'll call dark tea. Good question. And that's just, so if we ever say black tea in English,
it's really confusion. It's really a lot of different ways. I heard people call red tea rooibos.
Right.
Some
Right.
people call red tea is that. So I realized that, the best thing is like you did to accents kind of a clear, make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah,
We do that
yeah,
a lot
absolutely.
too.
And I'm sure your Joseph Burton is indeed just as cool as Indiana Jones. Hopefully without the snake phobia, though. And
Did you watch all of the series?
Of course. And back then, series were only like, it was 3 movies was a huge epic series. It was super successful. And then I think they quit because that's what they did back then. And when I used to work as a cook, Brandon Case says, when I used to work as a cook, I worked at this one restaurant that had pizza with pickled onion on it. That would be good too. Everything pickled is just really so yummy. We had basic porridge, really basic rice porridge last night. And you had some pickled ginger. And wow, that's really nice with it too. I'm getting really full.
Floating Mountain said, that's correct. Green tea is cooling, black tea is warming. Yeah. Yes. I think that's related too. Floating Mountain. Are you guys in Washington?
Hello, Helen, long big string of numbers.
Helen. Okay. What did you say?
It's Helen, big string of numbers. She has a long string of numbers after Helen.
Okay, cool.
It's easier to say than hello, Helen, 686,868. Tea is tea. All other hot steeped herbs are. Yeah, we agree with that.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, just to clarify, we consider tea as Camellia sinensis based, which even then is a little bit confusing if you dive in. We won't right now. But yeah, rooibos would be considered like an herbal infusion or an herbal tisane or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we try to keep that clear too.
Yeah.
But you got to be flexible. People have their own way. Well, it's a beautiful day here in Ottawa. I think it's pretty warm. I haven't been out, but we had the door open to let some fresh air in. And
this tea is really smooth. I know I'm drinking and eating pizza with it, but I like it. I still like it smooth, and because I had a super over steep, it has a little bitterness. But it just goes really. When I over steep with the pizza, it actually goes.
I thought
this pizza is very salty.
Yeah, they're always too salty. Salt in the dough, salt in the sauce. It seems like a lot of. I don't want to blame with the cooks, but a lot of places, I don't know. I guess because I don't know if they're making their own. Maybe because they're not making their own, but they don't consider that there's salt in all the layers, right? So if every layer has the quote unquote right amount of salt, your finished product is going to be super salty.
But they also don't have much choice where they store, because probably they get those sauce from somewhere. Bacon is already have salt and stuff.
They do make the dough though.
And usually most of the recipe for dough has salt in it.
A little bit, yeah.
黑茶茯专熟普洱 is often considered dark tea. I suppose that 黑茶 would encompass all of those teas due to their being fermented or post-fermented.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. I stopped talking about that topic because I'm doing another writing on 60 categories.
Yeah.
We did a basic one to introduce the basic concept about the 60 categories, but now I want to do a second one to not clear and bring some
deeper, a little sort of next level. Bye-bye, Floating Mountain. Nice to chat with you too. So yeah, you're doing some writing, and that's going to be that's a video though, right?
Yeah, that's a video.
Yeah, so there's a video coming up. It's kind of like instead of a 6T categories 101, this is kind of like the 201. So next level. I'm pretty excited to. I haven't seen much of it yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That'll be on our YouTube channel for sure.
And here?
Pretty nice down here in Toronto as well. Clear blue skies. Yeah, same. We're pretty close. I have the windows open right now. I love fresh air during the tea session. Yeah, we love that too. It's so nice to be able to open the windows and not have frost form on the insides. And Joseph Burton is having a nice day too. Yeah, we're going to go for a walk for sure this afternoon. I'm not sure we'll be able to call it a hike, but a little walk at least.
Yeah. And fly the drone.
Yeah, I had to send my drone away. My drone, I got one of those little mini drones from DJI, and it started to just descend randomly. I'd be flying and then bzz, it would come down, and it was obviously terrifying. So I sent it away and they replaced it. Super smooth, but it just came back today, so I'm a little bit stoked. I think it's pretty calm, pretty blue skies, so probably head out and goof around with that.
Oh, question. What do you guys think of this setup? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that on purpose, but when we touch the table with our arms and stuff, is that too dizzy or where it's not a concern at all?
Yeah, and we'd love, and it's also the first time we have the Instagram and YouTube running at the same time. So hopefully it's working out good for everybody in terms of audio quality, and you can see us and hear us. It seems like based on the questions, everything's working well. LB, hello LB, I didn't see you get in there on the YouTube, but they say, I love detailed videos that really clarify and explain certain topics. I'm looking forward to the T categories video. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, thank you. If you have any question or confusion, hearsay or anything not clear, please leave us a comment or something so I can cover that in my video, because it's really important to see what people are actually very confused about. Oh, and he asked, do you guys like any Japanese tea? Yes, we like a Japanese tea, though we don't carry it.
I wish I could have it more though. One always stands out in my mind, right? We had one from a friend from a tea shop in
Hey, Tea and Spoons.
Hey, Connie. Tea and Spoons, how you doing? We had a Japanese green tea that always sticks out in my mind we did kind of a once removed tea exchange with the owner of Chadu Roku in Montreal, whose name escapes me. Do you remember her name? Shiho, I think. Shiho. And so our Wudong Densong ended up in her hands through a mutual friend, and she loved us so much, she sent us back a really, really like stellar Japanese green tea that was like, I can't forget about it. It was just so good. So yeah, we love to try it. Wish we could try it more.
Yes.
Nuev Orden is loving the idea of a T201 video too. Awesome.
Good. Any comments regarding that is welcome. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to see us cover certain things, definitely leave us a comment.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can squeeze
or
into
any
it.
topics, just leave that. I might not be very fast pumping the videos out, but important things I always eventually will do that. So the more tea I came into contact with in China, the more vast it become.
For sure.
Yeah, I think it's just true with everything, right?
Yeah, possibly, but certainly with Chinese tea, like I think especially old things, like stuff that's been around for so long.
Craftsmanship.
The history is so deep, and you find how it is now. If you look backwards in time, you can see how it used to be made will be different. Like there's so many different ways you can turn, or you might just want to find different kinds of tea. You will never run out. Vast is to say the least. Oh, that's cool. She likes Connie's blog too.
And Connie, I read your review about our master. Yeah, it's really good. So thank you. I love detailed video. Oh, right. I read that one already. Don't mind. It's pretty clear on YouTube. Oh, that's great.
YouTube seems to be great. Hopefully the Instagram people can see and hear okay too.
Yeah, hopefully.
Visif joined. Hello, Visif. Probably getting close to wrapping up here.
I had two pieces of pizza.
Yeah, same here.
Literally,
two or
a lunch break.
1, 2, 3. I must have had 3 or 4 if you only had 2. Whoops. Seems to happen, even though I was really full when I started. What kind of tea are we drinking right now? We are drinking 2015 Sheng Pu'er. I'll show you the liquor color. 2015 Sheng Pu'er. Maybe I'll do like the cosmetic vloggers.
So you guys did the brew.
Comes in 100-gram cakes, and yeah, we love this tea. This is a really, and we chose it specifically because we had a pretty heavy breakfast, and we're having pizza for lunch. So we want something that's going to help our digestion and keep us, able to eat and have fun.
So this is the brew leaf. I feel like it's
There we go. There we go. So that's the brewed leaf, and we're getting close to the. It's got a little bit still. That's a ton
Oh,
of
I will
tea.
definitely. So it's a lot for this tiny guy one.
Yunnan, Mengding area.
I'll just put that back in.
Yeah, throw it back in.
Yeah. Makeup vlogger comment.
Yeah. Busted.
Jen said, quite a big amount of leaves. Yes, it is. I just want to finish this whole jar.
Yeah.
So I just dump it all in.
The jar, so that's the name of the tea there. See if I can get it, too close maybe.
Here, block me. Does that work? No, I cannot see. I don't know if it works.
Anyway, that's the name of the tea. But with these jars are completely inappropriate for tea storage long term. But they're fantastic them, after the festival. So we call that drinking jar tea. So and it's really funny because you can, if we're at a sunny venue, you can totally tell the tea is touched by the sun. It gets a very distinct flavor. It doesn't matter green, Sheng Pu'er, oolong.
They all have that.
It will penetrate through that little sort of coppery, metallic, not delicious note.
Connie has a full side business reviewing makeup. I knew it.
Oh, I want to say something fun, and I'm going to say it. I don't care. I'm reviewing makeup in drag. If I ever do a makeup channel, it'll be in drag for sure. For sure.
Really?
Why not? If you're going to review makeup, I think other people have already done it, though. It's not very original.
Not at your age. Is it?
True. That probably wouldn't work well.
Should do that. You should do that.
Oh, now I'm going to have to do it. I better be careful what I say. So Nuev Orden says, what might you cover? I love that phrasing. What might you cover in your T201 video? Brewing, expanded tea types?
Not much about brewing. I think it's some common, not quite a misunderstanding is what I noticed is a lot of people have a certain expectation set for some tea categories because they're called white tea. Because they're color-coded name, they feel like a green tea has to look like a jade green, or they feel like
right.
Yellow tea has to look yellow or
leaf,
like
yellowish leaf color.
Yeah, like a lot preset only because this category was color coded, and also there are some what?
No, just following along with my
right. Okay,
makeup,
you just
drag makeup review. You stay on topic. Stay on topic.
Okay.
Don't go back there.
And also, I found that a lot of not say argument, but people are so into the discussion about is a pu'er dark tea or is this tea? But honestly, the setup of the quote unquote definition of the 6 tea category isn't like physics or chemical. It's not.
It's not a scientific law or rule. It's a convention.
Yeah, it only came in the 90s, right? So it's just something that I want to, just bring that to the front. So when you're thinking or talking about this, we can be more just realize those little factors or something. Obviously, I didn't finish writing. I juggle between different topics and write a little bit and trying to organize them when I talk about a point or something, so that it's like, say something but with some supporting reasons. So yeah, it wasn't fully formed the idea yet. Just started at the beginning.
Right.
So if there's anything like you could help me out here, that would be great too, right? Okay, everyone brings something original with their own.
I certainly would.
I found that with tea, there are not rules, rather
Yeah.
there are gonna
Yeah, absolutely.
yes, yes,
That is so true.
yes, and taste. Because another thing I found is tea categories. Now a lot of people know it's about process. Then basically they think if they sun dry a tea, they call that a white tea.
Right.
It's not quite like that.
Right.
So that's another thing I wanted to
That's
talk
a really
about.
good point, because the processes we're familiar with for the tea categories are again, they're just to help us understand how we fit them in, but they're really vague. Like they're just for the layperson.
Right.
Yeah, basically.
And I'm seeing teas that are labeled as like oolong tea, but if you taste them, it's like that's a black tea taste. Right? You do that process. It doesn't mean that's that tea. Or at some point, that tea for me is just doesn't even worth selling. It's an experiment. It's not mature enough for marketing.
Right.
However, tea is also not like a piece of material that too much trouble. The manufacturer won't put that in mass production and sell. But tea, there's lots of not innovation. I think it's changes, not innovation. It's just something different, and people put that out and label that as a oolong or black. No, black tea is not trendy, so there has to be white tea or oolong tea or other tea. But does that meet the standard? Not really. So that's another thing I wanted to talk about.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, that video is done. I don't need to do that anymore.
Yeah, not quite. You still got to do it.
I found that with the tea, they're not. Oh, I read that. All parts of China utilize different styles and preferences.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, even village to village, you've got little technique differences, and you can definitely taste them. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I think I got to wrap up. I don't know if you want to hang out, but I got to get back to work.
Same here.
This was our lunch break. It was delicious.
It was really fun, and thank you guys for joining us. I like this.
This was like my most fun live session ever. Thank you guys for joining, and all the really wonderful comments. We had people from all over the world, from Czech Republic all the way to Oregon. Some of them had originated in Siberia, but now they're somewhere else. So we had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time, and we will see you next time.
Yes. See you.
Bye-bye.
You do Instagram, I do this. Oh, this computer is not touch screen.
Share to story, right?
Yes.
Cool.